Okay, Mr. Rodriguez, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Teichi. Thank you for having me here.
So this is our third coaching session. Thank you for your time. I know we are very busy as teachers. We are a lot of things to do, but you are always willing, to learn. And I really appreciate that you take time to come to this coaching session.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
excited. That's great because as a teacher, I think one of the important thing is to learn each day something new,
Yes.
and then can improve in the way you develop the content to the students. So I'm really happy that you give me this opportunity, and I feel really pleased that this is helping me a lot, really.
Okay, that's good. So I'm going to summarize so far what we did so far. So our goal, we set a goal. The goal was to increase student participation in the classroom.
Yeah.
Now we said, okay, we set our goal. What strategy are we going to use to reach the goal? And during our second meeting, second coaching session, we decided that we're going to use technology, specifically we're going to use Flipgrid as a tool, as a strategy to improve engagement. And last time we went over the checklist. Now, first question, did you have time to implement it, Flipgrid with your class, and which class period did you choose?
Oh yeah, I was so excited after we met that time. I said I couldn't even wait to start with that. And I choose my 4 period. And the reason I choose 4 period, Mr. Techi, is because that is my biggest class.
Okay.
I have 30 students, and to be honest, that's really challenge to try to engage and motivate students to participate, to speak in the target language. So I say, let's use that one and see how it works. So yes, I did with my biggest class, and that was 4 periods. Yes.
Okay, so did you record the data when you implement the strategy? Do you have a data for that?
Oh yes, I did, and actually, probably you didn't see, but before we start the meeting, I emailed you. Can you check if you
Okay,
received my
okay,
email?
let me see.
Word document, and I organize.
Okay, yes. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen to display the data on the screen so that we can go over the data together, okay? So, okay, so I'll see here, how many students do you have in your class? You say you have 30 students in your 4 period.
Yes.
Wow, that's a big class, like you said.
It's huge. That's one of the challenges because then you start trying to motivate some of them, but not everybody, and then you don't have chance, and then they start getting behind the other classes that are smaller. They can accomplish more, and I say, okay, let's implement it here in this class, and let's see what is the result. Mhm.
Okay, so tell me how you did it. So you went first, we created the account. Tell me about the process.
Well, it was really because I remember you told me how to navigate the tool
Yes.
and how easy it was to create my classes and just sharing with the student the
Okay.
code. So I just show them and I record a moment showing them the instructions.
Okay.
It was really friendly. I would say it was so easy. I was expecting them I was expecting them more questions, but really they are really used to navigate those tools. And I think it was not difficult for me to explain. So they
Okay.
got it. So I see that they respond really very well to that. And probably it's because the students are also used to use technology and I guess I noticed when you were explaining the process, it
Yes.
was really friendly. So I didn't have any issue. I record myself in case some students, like if you notice, there were two students absent that day,
Yes.
and it was good idea to record the instruction because I just posted in Microsoft Teams for them with the instructions. So they didn't create it in the moment.
Okay.
They were easy to do it without even me being in the class.
That's good. So according to the data, that's good. I said the data shows that 97% of students, almost all students, except those who were absent.
Yeah.
That's great. Very good.
Yeah,
Very
all
good.
of them because I start checking and I say, okay, let me call your name and double check that your account is visible. And the only ones that did not were in the class were those two that were absent, but they created later on. Mhm.
Okay. And so I say, how many students complete the activity? Say 89%.
Yes.
Okay. Wow, 89%. So talk to me about the activity. What kind of activity do you ask them to do?
Okay, I asked them to record it. It's something that we were in Unit 4 teaching
Okay.
Unit 4, which is related to clothing items, and I was asking them to describe one picture of one person, whatever they wanted, if it's a famous person, if it's family, even if they want to do it, and describe what they were wearing. And I say, okay, I think a minute and a half is enough. You don't need,
Okay.
you want to repeat it, you don't feel confident or you don't feel comfortable with that, you can repeat as many times as you want. And I would say 89 did it, complete the activity in class.
Wow. Wow.
They did. I only say, Mr. Teaches, only why I think it's a good tool is because I have some students that have special accommodation.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they need extended time despite any easy process to do. They still need a extended time to do it. They sometimes feel like they need more assistance. Despite that they create the account, they say, oh no, I'm still in the process doing it. Say, okay, that's fine, take your time. But I noticed something. I gave them the topic, right? I gave them what to do specific without giving the free to do. I just say, you're gonna follow this activity and this is what you're going to do. Probably, I would say, probably you read later, I would say, probably it's because it's something that I gave them.
Okay, we're going to talk about it later on. So now, based on the data, you say 75% of students were able to speak clearly in the target language. Wow, that's a good number.
And I will tell you why. Because either if they were feeling not confident with the way they pronounce, they
Yes.
went back and do it again. They told me I did, and you know that Flickr show you how many times the person
Yes.
can
Yes.
see it. That's a great tool. They how many times they can see and they don't feel confident, they can go back and redo it. And they say, oh, I didn't like it the first time. I like the third time. Can I do it many times? I say, yes, of course. So I would say 75% of those students in that class, their pronunciation was great because they were feeling like I can practice myself. Nobody see me doing that, or nobody see me pronouncing really. They sometimes they shine because they don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I would say it was great. Uh, if you notice, 50% have difficulty with the pronunciation, but nothing
Yes.
to do with that. I would say it's just for the student situation, and I understand there was no big deal with that. It's some words that are really challenge for them, and I noticed they stop when they couldn't do it, and they didn't record again. They just leave it like that. I would say 50%, which is okay.
So let's say on the scale of 0 to 10, from 0, how do you rate the engagement level? Because we see our goal, the engagement.
I would say almost 10. I would go
10,
for
yes,
9.
almost 10.
I
Yes,
would go for a
almost
9.
10. Okay, almost 10. Okay, good. Almost 10. Okay, very good. Okay. Now, as a teacher, you use this strategy with your 4 period. What do you learn yourself as a teacher from this experience? What did you learn?
Okay, I learned this one. There is many things that
Yes.
teachers have available now. So we just need to explore and explore.
Okay.
For me, that was something that was enthusiastic to show something new, not just lecture in the class. So it's actually you working simultaneously with them in class. And I saw they very happy. They like it. It was something active, energy, different, and they like it. Number 2, I can approach everybody.
Okay.
Despite the huge class amount of students,
Yes.
despite the limitation of the time, I was able to approach all of them. And that is what's really pleased for me. I really felt that it was great.
Okay, good. So let's say our goal, because I want to see the data. We met our goal, but to make it more greater, what adaptation can we do for next time? If you have to change something, what should we do? What would we change for next time to make it even better?
After reviewing this and thinking what was it, I will tell you something that probably if I implement next time, probably I will be able to reach the 100%. It's because I noticed students were telling me, can I do this? Can I do that? And it's you need to offer them options, and I
Option. Okay.
options that time. So I
Okay.
should offer them different options and open the window for them. So probably they can feel like they are part and involved in the activity, not just me telling what to do, but letting them decide it. And probably they're gonna be more enthusiastic from them.
So you mean that students have to choose their own topic they want to talk about? That's right.
I can guide them because you,
Yes.
you need to guide them anyway. You're not gonna leave free, whatever you want to do. No, but if I say you have the option to choose one of the or give me
Okay.
suggestion. So I think next time I will involve them more
Okay.
and give them the opportunity to choose something that they really like more, and they may be the motivation that I will then they will be motivated, and me
Yes.
I will be able to approach the 100%.
Very good. So that will be our next goal, to reach 100% engagement. And now the adaptation is going to be, we're going to have option now this time, because the first time you just offer them a topic, everybody have the same topic, but now we're going to have the option to choose their own topic, and then we're going to see more engagement probably.
Yeah, because I noticed they were enthusiastic with the activity. They gave me like they were trying to open the window that I gave them. They say, "Can I do this one instead of the?" And I say, "No, just follow the instructions." And sometimes you limit them and you didn't notice. Probably that might be the reason. I say probably next time if I give them a window and then give them the opportunity to engage and be part of the activity. When I say part of the activity, is to have the option to decide something to do.
Okay, good. So that's we're going to work on this next time. And then on our next meeting, our next coaching session, we're going to see how things went. Okay. Next time. Yes. Okay.
Great. I'm planning for the next unit. We're going to start next week, unit 5, and this is the last unit of the curriculum. And I think that will be great for this, just since it's going to be the end of the semester, to give them options what to do as an activity for that time, and see that 100%, because anyway it's the last of the at the end of the semester. And it's great to get everybody know like it's the end, I don't want to do this, so motivate them that they will be doing something that they like to do.
Good. So I'm glad you implement the strategy, because this is our goal. You try the strategy yourself, and now we show the result. The data show that they were very engaged, and they participate. All students were able to create a Flipgrid account. I think this is very great. So we almost met our goal, that was to increase student participation using technology. So next time when we're going to meet, we're going to give them the option and see how things goes, and then we're going to talk about it next time again. Okay. Okay. So
sounds great, Mr. Teji. I'm already thinking and done and making my plans for next unit.
Very good. Okay. So your last word before we end.
Wow. No, I thank you. I feel like I accomplished something really great, and I saw that with the results. I didn't have previously opportunities to have students like this percentage that I show you here engage with one activity. And I think, like I say before, it's not lecturing just. It's you let them be active and practice the target language without feeling the intimidation that they probably feel when they are in front of people.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Rodriguez. Thank you for this third coaching session, and I hope to see you next time. I will send you an email for our next coaching session. Okay.
Looking forward. Thank you so much, Mr.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night. Thank you. Bye bye.